Konbanwa, minasan. Hello and welcome, welcome. It is day 13 of the Sumo. It is Friday night, and as you can see, it's dark, and I've got trying to get light shine on me so I'm not so dark and have you can see my eyes. But we have Sumo to talk about here on day 13. So today, I'm going to jump right in and share my screen here. I was able to get home in time, and I did put up a video, the last two matches. And so the two Ozeki matches. And as you can see here, it's for members only. So that's what I've tried. I'm going to see if it gets hit. Obviously, it's only gotten 34 views since I put it up earlier tonight. And that's mostly because I only have about 150 members right now. So they get a notification if they have their notifications turned on. And, probably in the next 24 hours, it'll probably get closer to like 100 views. Now, that's nothing near what I would get for a public video, obviously, right? But that might be the model for the next basho. And if that happens, basically, I'll probably uh, I'll experiment with it tomorrow on day 14 and on day 15. And if that seems viable, then I'll probably institute a membership tier at $1. So even if you don't want to join for a long time, just sign up in July and pay $1 for 1 month and you'll get all the videos, but they'll all be blocked to the public, right? I don't know that that will work. I'm not saying that that is how it's going to happen, but that obviously it wasn't immediately flagged, but we'll see over the course of the weekend if anything happens. Okay. All right, but let's get into the normal summary I've been doing these past few nights. You guys seem to be enjoying them, and that's great. Uh, Not too difficult for me to do these, obviously. Just got to get the energy to do it after I get home from a day of work and eat dinner and such, and can watch the sumo myself sometimes. And here we are on day 13. So we're in the Makuuchi division, the top division. Well, actually, let's start with Juryo. Nope, nope, I don't want to go there yet. Let's go here. Okay. So as we scroll along, we see Wakataka Kage fought pretty early in the day against Shiden, and Shiden is a large boy from Kisei stable, and Juryo 10, and he's doing okay. He was 7-5 going into this match, going for his Kachikoshi, but Wakataka Kage at 11-1 got the win to go to 12-1 and maintain his spot on the top of the leaderboard at Juryo 6. So, like I said, I think, he could obviously go 14-1 for the tournament. That would definitely, I think, put him back up in the top division in July. And of course, winning the U show would also help. So, very good for him. If you're a Wakataka Kage fan, as well for you. And then as we go down, we find the other big match was Endo at 11-1 fighting Onokatsu at 11-1. Now, Onokatsu is the rookie. He's from Bulgaria, but a young guy. He's May 5th. He just had his birthday, so he's 24. And I think this is his highest rank in his career. Yep, Juryo 12. So he was in the third tier division. I think he came in through the college program and has only been in sumo a little while, but certainly making a name for himself. And he beat Endo today. So he gave Endo a second win to take him slightly off the leaderboard. So it's Onokatsu at 12-1 and Wakataka Kage at 12-1. And guess who fights tomorrow? Let's go to the day 14 matchups. So I will definitely have this match, and I'll probably just kind of like put the camera on me as I live watch it. I'll do kind of that kind of thing. I can't show it, but I can react to it, and we'll watch it together, as it were. And I'm going to show you in a minute a way you can watch the video a little bit after it happens. So you can maybe watch it and then watch me react to it, or however you want to do it. But yeah, this is the big showdown here on day 14. One of these guys will obviously be all alone on the leaderboard, maintain his one loss, and the other will go to the two-loss group. Okay. Um, here's Hakuoho. Is he coming back from injury? Aha. Let's go to absent Rikishi. Yes. He returned from the 13th day of the tournament. Okay, so I guess COVID, he took the medicine. He's maybe feeling better. I certainly wouldn't have felt better. I've had COVID twice, unfortunately, and I definitely would not have felt better after 3 or 4 days to go fight in a sumo tournament. But there you go. He's come back, and we know Wakamoto Haru came back. So good for Hakuoho. Um, so on day 14. He has, who did they give him? Another Juryo man, who unfortunately for Hakuoho really needs the win tomorrow because he's 6-7. He's got to get a win to go to 7-7, and then got to get a win on Sunday to get his Kachikoshi. And he's way down at Juryo 12. So these are important wins for Sushimanada. So Hakuoho, but he's basically at 4-9. He's going to go down the Bonsuke, but I guess he feels like if he can get a fifth and a sixth win and finish 6-9, then he definitely won't get demoted out of Juryo. And so it's worth it for him to come back and try to get those last two wins. Okay, so if we look at the tournament leaders, let's skip past these guys. Here we are. So it's still the same three guys. It's just Endo's now the only Rikishi with only 2 losses. And he'll be joined by either Wakatake Kage or Onokatsu tomorrow because they one of them will lose in their head-to-head, and so there's still chances for a playoff. That's Saturday. If one of those guys then loses on Sunday and has 2 losses, etc., we'll have to see. Down in some of the lower divisions, we've got guys who have kind of locked in at 7-0. They only fight 7 times, so these guys are all potential winners of their divisions, depending on other people if they fight to get up to 7-0. But this he's at MS11. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to jump all the way up, but he's had some good tournaments. Bunch of absences. All right. Just trying to, I try to key in on some names, as I hear them as they come up, but I really only watch Juryo in the top division. Um, I occasionally dabble in the third tier division. Okay, but let's get into what happened in the top division today. And so Ichi Yamamoto started out with a win, which is great for him. He's now 7-6 because he needs obviously one more. Tsurugisho definitely going back down to Juryo 3-10. Roga got a much needed 6 win to keep his hopes alive of getting Kachikoshi. He's got to win Saturday and Sunday. He beat Hokuto Fuji. Sadanoumi gave Toki Hayate his Makekoshi. So again, at my share of 15, if he can win Saturday and Sunday and finish 7-8, he can stay in the top division. But if he loses 2 more times, he's definitely going down. One more time, it's iffy. It depends on who needs to go up and down. Kimbozan got his Kachikoshi 8-5 over Takata Fuji. Oh wait, yeah, I'm on the right day. Sorry. For some reason, I thought I was on the wrong day for some reason. Okay. Chonan got his Kachikoshi. Takanosho went to 6-7. Tomokaze, look at that, a 2-11 record. I know why this is said. I was having weird deja vu, and now I know why. It's because I talked about all of this in the video I made earlier today when I was, making the members only video. And I even said in that video, I'm going to repeat myself a bunch of times tonight, so you guys probably don't need to watch that summary video. So I'm like, I know these numbers. Why are these so familiar? Okay, Tobi Saru is 5-8 after beating Nishiki Fuji. Nishiki goes 4-9 over Gonoyama. Takayasu finally loses after coming back. So he's basically 6-7. So you can still get Kachikoshi. He lost to Hirada Umi, who's 1 away from Kachikoshi. Daisho stays 1 off the pace at 9-4 by beating Mitake Yumi, the former Ozeki. Tommy Fuji keeps his hopes alive, going to 6-7 over Onosho, Makekoshi. Then we get to some of the top bouts. Onosato beating Ura to maintain his 3-loss record. He's now 10-3. Ura, unfortunately, 6-7, but still a chance at Kachikoshi. Abi beats Meisei to go to 9-4 to stay 1 off the pace. Wakamoto Haru beat the rookie Oshoma, So Oshoma drops out of the 3-loss group into the 4-loss group. Wakamoto Haru is basically 4-9, just trying to add some wins. Shonana Umi against Kotozakura. This was the big showdown between both guys were 9-3 going into the match. Kotozakura won with kind of a slight henka. Check it out when you see it the match and see what you think. Shonanomi looked very disappointed that the Ozeki did that to him, but there you go. So he's now at 10-3. So Onosato and Kotozakura are the only two left at 10-3. Shonanomi's in the 4-loss group, and he's joined by Hoshoru, who won his final match of the day. It was almost not a contest against Midori Fuji. That was Maki Koshi for Midori Fuji, who's now 5-8. So that is the rundown of who won and lost in day 13. So if we go to the tournament leaders, we can see these two guys are 10-3, and he has already fought Kotozakura on day 6, and he's already fought Hoshoru on day 11. So he's got Shonana Umi tomorrow, and then we don't know who he'll have on day 15, but it won't be one of the Ozeki. He beat Kotozakura, he lost to Hoshoru. So if he has a playoff with Kotozakura, it'll be interesting because it'll be, can he beat him twice in the same tournament, or will Kotozakura kind of get revenge and come back and beat him? So we just don't know yet. And then a bunch of guys in the 4-loss group, Hoshoru, Abi, Daisho, Shonana Umi, and Oshoma are all, very much in the hunt, depending on whether these guys win or lose tomorrow. And then Juryo, we already looked at. So let's look at the day 14 lineup. Which they're not publishing. When I was doing the live video at 5:45 p.m., they hadn't published who was going to fight each other on day 14. So they're doing that thing where they're kind of keeping it secret, and you have to wait like an hour after the basho ends. So probably tomorrow and Sunday, well, Sunday doesn't matter. Tomorrow we won't know who the day 15 matchups are for a little while. So anything really stand out here? This is a tough one because Takanosho needs 2 wins. Ichi Yamamoto can lose this one and still win on Sunday, but that's a close call. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we don't really get interesting until we get into the second half. Ura and Atami. See, now this is a tough one because whoever loses this match, Ura, Atami Fuji, that's Makekoshi. So that's they don't have a chance at Kachikoshi. The other guy will have a chance to fight at 7-7 on Sunday. Takayasu has Daisho. This is a fun matchup. And then these are the big ones: Onosato versus Shonana Umi, and then Wakamoto Haru Oho, doesn't really matter. And then Hoshoru Oshoma, so he's really getting some high-profile opponents at the end here. And Kotozakura Abi, a nice Musubi no Ichiban tomorrow on Saturday. So these last few matches I'll have up on the channel as a members-only video, and then I'll either do a live watch along with some of these or just do a summary video again tomorrow. So just check back tomorrow and see what gets posted on the channel. Okay. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. Standings in the contest. We got Patrick and Biz92 tied at first with 55. Look at these. Hey, what a lineup. Kotozakura, Onosato, Daisho, Meisei versus Matakeumi, but both have 8. Shonana Umi and Oshoma, they really picked well. And then 4 people at 2. Ian, Let's Go Brandon, Kimboshi, and Iwalani. And all doing well. All of them have Hoshoru, interestingly enough, except Kimboshi. And then their lineups, and then through 7 people at 3rd place. And then I moved up a little bit, I think. I'm still way down here as you see me scrolling. I think I'm in 12th. Yeah, there I am. So 339 people better than me. But there's my team. And again, I have Kotozakura and Onosato. I have Ryuden with 8 wins. But these kind of guys right here in the middle, especially Onosho and Gonoyama, just not doing it for my team this time. And I picked Onosato in the tiebreak, which was a good pick. But yeah, wait, not even in the top 10, as it were. So, oh well, try again next time. But in the wrap-up video, I will mention the winners and talk about prizes. And then over at Tachiai, I just wanted to point out that this is a good place to go to get this link, uh, because boy, the NHK doesn't make it easy. So he puts up highlights of every day, and you can follow along with his sort of blow by blow, kind of what I just did, but he actually describes the matches. And NHK now have their own like Sumo website, but it's completely in Japanese. There's no English at all, but he's put links here which might help you at least find the pages. So let's say you wanted to watch tomorrow, you wanted to watch the Juryo match between Wakataka Kage. You could go to Juryo here and then hunt around for it. But like, let's go to Makuuchi Part 2. And as you can see, it's got pretty easy. This is the one little bit of English. Everything else, all the navigation stuff. But here's the date, the 24th. This kanji means Friday. This kanji that looks like a cross means 10. And then this is 3, so that's day 13. I mean, I know you're not going to learn kanji overnight, but you can see the date, and then no names or anything in English at all, but hopefully if you've been watching sumo a little while, you recognize this is Hoshoru, this is Midori Fuji, okay, Kotozakura, his opponent Shonana Umi, and so on. And just pull out your phone with the English play by play, and you can kind of see who the matchups are. So for instance, I wasn't home in time to see this match, the Ura versus Onosato match. So here it is. I'm not going to click on play here because maybe it'll copyright or what, I don't know. But they're very, very short. Some of them I clicked on are like 25 seconds. They're just the tachi and the match. No replay, no extra anything, no graphics other than a little thing that says NHK, but good, clear, sharp videos. Obviously Japanese play-by-play. And obviously the video goes longer if the match goes longer, but they're really short snippets, and you can see all the matches. It takes 2 pages, okay? But as you can see up here, it's like not an easy URL. It's not like nhk.jp/sumo, SUMO or something. So you might want to go to the Tachi page just to kind of find your way there. And then here's the first part of Makuuchi for today. And then you got your Tobizaru match, and here's Tamawashi, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. But if you hit, home here, it's, got all the stuff. And this is this complicated URL is the URL. And then if you bookmark it like I did, the bookmark is even in Japanese. This is the Japanese for sumo. So yeah, they're not making it easy, but they do put these videos up fairly quickly, and they do all of them. So this might be a good resource for some of you. And again, just go to Tachi, and he has been putting up the links. Like the previous day, he highlighted them right here. Okay. And so, yeah, go grab the link, bookmark it yourself. And that can be a way to watch the matches, just little snippets. And if you want to watch them all, just click, 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 right? Okay. I think that's it. All right, so thanks for tuning in again. And like I said, we'll figure stuff out this weekend. I'll still have some entertaining stuff for you, hopefully. And I'll definitely do one of these for day 14 and day 15. And I appreciate your patience as we work through it. And let's watch some sumo this weekend. Okay, see you guys. Bye.